Today on iPad 365, brother, we're gonna talk about professional wrestling and the app to go with it. Ooh, yeah!
This episode brought to you by Zag.
Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here. Welcome to iPad 365, the show where we look at apps to keep your iPad play. And today we're gonna take a look at an app that's a professional wrestling or a sports entertainment or professional entertainment or sports wrestling. No matter what, the refs from professional wrestling and NFL, they could probably cross over because, they'll need jobs now that the new refs are the lockout is over and the old refs are going to come back. So maybe the WWE will pick some of those refs from there because they did a good job. And anyway, Twitter handle is iPad365. The email is iPad365show@gmail.com. And of course, we've got the website over at iPad-365.com. All right, today we're going to talk about professional wrestling, sports entertainment, whatever you want to call it. I call it the WWE. Or I do WWE, brother. Anyway, wouldn't that be the WWEB? WWEB, brother. Brother. Oh, no, then I wouldn't have to do the brother after. But anyway, the whole point is the WWE has come out with their own iPad app, and it's simply amazing. I like how it looks and I like how it feels, and I've been going all over this app. This is for the true die-hard wrestling fan, or even a part-time wrestling fan that wants to check up on people and check up on news in the WWE. Of course, WWE stands for World Wrestling Entertainment, sports entertainment. Anyway, so this is the WWE app. It's pretty straightforward. You've got all the news on the front page. You find out what happened here. You got some old news, some new news, and some dates for when the WWE stops by your town. You've got the Raw roster. Now, there's several different rosters in WWE. You have the Raw roster and you have the SmackDown roster. There's also an NXT roster of new guys, but I think that's not part of this. Anyway, the whole point is you have a couple main rosters. Raw roster, which has on their show on Monday nights, and then the SmackDown roster, which is their show on Friday nights. So you can check out what happened in the news in the SmackDown side. You can find out the news on the Raw side and go from there. If you hit on the sidebar, of course, it'll open up that sidebar and it'll show you the other options that you have. You have your Raw and your SmackDown, which is what we just saw. You can check out your superstars. Now, this is really cool because this is a list of superstars past and present. You can filter it out between Raw superstars, between SmackDown superstars, WWE alumni, divas, so on and so forth. So if you're a fan of the 80s, you remember the big boss man, Ray Traylor. He's passed away, unfortunately. You have Bill DeMott or Hugh Morris. You have Billy Gunn. You have Bob Backlund, and of course, he's part of the golden age of wrestling. This was before the 70s, before the WWE, at the time WWF, came into play, and it was the WWF. I know, acronyms that are flying all over the place, but the bottom line is you can check out people past and present. Like, for instance, one of the most famous wrestlers of all time is, hands down, Hulk Hogan. So we can sit here and we can find, of course, it won't be an alumni. We'll put it in all, and we'll search Hulk Hogan, and there we got Hulk Hogan right there. We'll press on him, and it'll give me all the details of Hulk Hogan. I know that he's 6'7", doesn't say his weight. He's from Venice Beach, California. His signature move is the leg drop. I can see old videos of Hulk Hogan in matches that the WWE has put up. I can check out photos, and of course I can find out cool news that involves Hulk Hogan or Hulk Hogan is a part of, and that is awesome. Now, I can do this for many different wrestlers. There's a few wrestlers that I haven't found yet, and I'm not sure why they're not in the system because they were a part of WWF, WCW, ECW during those golden days of wrestling when they had the Wrestling 3 out there. So anyway, you can check who's the current champion. Like, for instance, CM Punk is the WWE champion. You have Sheamus, which is the World Heavyweight champion, which used to be the old WCW title belt, so on and so forth. You can check that all out. Other features of the WWE app, you can go and you can check on My Universe, which is a set of tweets that you can find and respond to. Like, for instance, through the universe, I can see H. Treese has said WWE Austin. and they did that hot hashtag. Now, let's say I want to find some people that tweet about WWE wrestling in Madison, Wisconsin, where I'm from. So I'll just choose Madison, Wisconsin from the list, and I'll get a list of tweets, and I'll find out about Bella Dream Angel says that, wow, Punk has lost it. I'm assuming she said Punk has lost it, but I'm not sure what she's talking about there. But anyway, the whole point is that you can find people that you're interested in talking back and forth with professional wrestling, WWE for that matter, or in another area. Let's say I'm going to Austin, Texas. There may be an event coming up there. I'm going to go there, so I'm going to check to see the tweets from there. Now, the other cool thing is they have their events page right there, so if you want to find out where's the next place I can go watch professional wrestling, WWE professional wrestling. It was in Madison, Wisconsin about 3 weeks ago. But I can go through this list, and I can scroll up, and I can find out, okay, on November 6th, it'll be in Scotland, so I could go to Scotland to watch WWE RAW World Tour and see Brodus Clay, AGA Lee, CM Punk. It's amazing. They got a whole bunch more. You can shop on there. You can add in your Facebook. You can do a lot of other stuff. I want to talk for a second about the company that actually creates this app, and the company is called Bottle Rocket, and they did such a great job on this app. I want to give them props to what they've done in this application. So you want to check them out. It's over at Bottle Rocket. Looks like they do a couple other companies like NPR, and where else? We got, looks like we got BET and a whole bunch of other stuff. So check it all out. This is the WWE app. You can get it. It's free in the App Store, and it's got a ton of information. So if you are a full-time WWE fanatic or even a part-time wrestling fan, you can get all your information from this one app. My case is a Zag case. I've got the Bluetooth Folio, which is a Bluetooth keyboard, which I can use it like a laptop. I've got the Invisible Shield protector on the front so I don't scratch my screen. I've got the Zag Spark, which this is the most amazing thing. You can plug it into a wall outlet, charge it up, and then when you're in an area that you don't have a plug and you need to recharge your tablet or your smartphone, doesn't matter what you have, and as long as you have the cord, you can plug it in here and recharge it. Amazing stuff, and that's all over at Zag, Z-A-G-G, where they have a lot of great stuff, including some of the iPhone 5 cases and invisible shields coming for your iPhone 5. So if you want protection, if you ever drop your phone or drop your tablet, you know how important protection is. I've actually dropped this tablet a couple times. Last time was unintentional. The bag unzipped and the iPad went flying out. So you want to have protection on your valuable equipment here. Now, go over to geekazine.com/Zag. That's geekazine.com/ZAGG. And you can find all this great stuff. Of course, it helps iPad 365 keep the shows coming to you. And if you use the code GEEKAZINE at checkout of 3 items or less, that's a non-keyboard item or discounted item. Like, for instance, this Zag Spark, it's $99.99. You use the code GEEKAZINE, it's $79.99 for you. You get 20% off right then and there. Code GEEKAZINE over at geekazine.com/Zag. All right, one more thing about the WWE, which is it's amazing, and that is WWE is now on HuluPlus. Now, you can't see it from this screen. You actually have to see it from the iPad screen. But the bottom line is that you can now get your WWE, if you miss Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, you can get a condensed version the next day on Hulu Plus. Amazing stuff. They signed the contract on Monday. They announced it on Monday. I was actually watching the episode Raw, the episode the next day on Hulu Plus. They take out some of the stuff, just like Saturday Night Live. If you watched it on Hulu Plus, you're not going to see the whole episode. You're only going to see bits and pieces. Same thing with this. You'll only see what they're calling the best of Raw, the best of SmackDown on Hulu Plus the next day. So you can watch Superstars. You can watch Monday Night Raw. You can watch WWE Next. You can watch many other shows. But they signed up the contract. It's great. So for all you wrestling fans, this is something to completely get into over at Hulu Plus. Plus, they also have WWE in Spanish, that you can watch. So if you do speak Spanish and you want to listen to Spanish-speaking WWE, you can watch that too. All right, so that's this episode of iPad 365. What do you think? Are you a professional wrestler? Do you want to put a WWE app on your iPad? I'm assuming you can also put it onto your iPhone and other iOS devices. And of course, you can also check that up on the website. But are you going to put that on there? Let me know. Twitter me at iPad365. Of course, you can also email me at iPad365show@gmail.com. The Facebook is facebook.com/iPad365. And of course, the Google Plus is just Geekazine. You can check that out there. All right, we will be back on Monday when it will be another episode of iPad 365. I will have another app to talk about, and we'll do that then. Until then, you guys take care and geek out.
You should follow Graphite on Twitter at GraphiteINC.